Mknkfmkasmf That's the life I bring to you. Nothing else will matter. The satisfaction, knowing I lived it all for you. Take all of my love and my devotion. Nothing for you. Nothing else will matter. The satisfaction, knowing I lived it all for you. Hallelujah. Everything is your power, everything is your, we don't care nothing. Time that they might have put on like a showing us. And it's constant and it's right. But you won't just get in, started. I won't take a sit out, I won't take a breather, I won't be shot my truth. Elevation, adoration.
Hello, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Please confirm if you can hear me. Please confirm if you can hear me. Hello, 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 everybody. Yes, you can hear. I am so happy and excited to be here today. Who is as excited as I am? Ooh, okay, good. Please let me know. I'd like to know where you are watching from. So let me know, Lagos, Lagos, if you're watching from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon, Tanzania, or somewhere that I'm not even mentioning, United States, Canada, UK, thank you. Welcome, Nigeria, Kaduna, Lagos, Nigeria, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Abuja, Accra, Ghana. So good to have you all here. I am happy to have all of you here, and it's going to be a very, very wonderful time. I am hoping that we have at least half of the class in the next few minutes before I start. Virginia, USA, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, all right. As soon as we have 100 people, I will start. But before then, let's say this is 7:02. Either we have 100 people or it is 7:05 p.m. I will start the class so we can, we can do a lot before, because I know people from Kenya, it's very late over there, and I know you will likely be preparing to sleep now. So by 7:05 p.m. we will start. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you're here, it is because you have at least 5 years of experience thereabouts in certain skills and experiences. You've had experiences, you have skills, you have ideas, and you are thinking of monetizing this idea, experience, skill that you have, but you are not sure how to go about it, or you are already online, you're already selling your knowledge, but you believe that you can do better. You know that you have you have everything it takes to really be successful as a coach, as a digital product seller, and you think all you need is just a little guidance. You can be rest assured that in today's class, you will get all the clarity you need when it comes to niche clarity. A lot of people, are stagnated. They are not able to move as fast as they should, only because they don't have niche clarity. This is absolutely important, and this is a system. The system I'll be teaching you all in class today is a system that I have used to help thousands of people in this niche. I will tell you more about it as soon as we start class. We have 1 minute more, and we have 80 people in class. Okay, that is still not 50% of people that should be in class, but while I have 1 more minute, let me set up and share my screen. Hi guys, welcome to the Niche Clarity webinar once again. And today, as I teach, I will be using a case study because she's just like so many people out there struggling. I will use a story to teach today because she's a perfect example of what so many people are passing through while trying to become a successful coach. And her name is Banire. Today, I will be sharing a story about the couples counselor who made 0 naira in 2 years, while doing everything she thinks or has been taught to do as a new coach. And then she changed just one thing in her positioning, just one thing, and she made 1.2 million naira in 3 days, which is about $800, for the sake of people that are not familiar with the Nigerian naira. My name is Mayowa Adeoti. I am a Nigerian. So you will hear me make a lot of references to people in Nigeria, situations in Nigeria, and all of that. It is because that is my local environment. So what Banire discovered, that 97% of coaches never learn, that makes them continue to struggle, even though they have a lot of expertise, even though they have a lot of experience, and they know they have the ability to do this. But for some reason, they just find it difficult to do. My name is Mayowa Adeoti, and I am also known in the online space as Website Shake. I will tell you more about me later on in today's class. There is a brutal truth that I have to tell you here tonight. And it is the reason why smart people make terrible coaches. Not terrible in terms of the value you deliver, but terrible in terms of, the struggles that you're struggling in a space where the sacrifices and the experiences, the sacrifices you've made to gather or to get the skills, and the things that the wisdom, the knowledge that you want to pass across to people is so special, it's so wonderful. You know that you have a lot in you, but for some reason, you are not able to express, you're not able to make the kind of impact that you want to make. You are not able to make the kind of money you want to make. Now, I I mentioned impact and money because I have noticed that for most of the people that I work with, there are two things that are most important. Not one is more important than the other, and it is impact and money. I find out that most coaches, most people that have the desire to pass knowledge across to people, they are very particular first about impact. You want to impact a lot of people, you know that their life will be better if only you can impact the knowledge that you have. At the same time, you want to make income doing this, but you are not able to do it. You see other people doing it, they have more expertise. You have more expertise, rather. You have more expertise than most successful coaches that you see in your industry, in your niches. And you wonder, what exactly do they know that I don't know? You have more experience. You see someone with 3 years experience, 5 years experience doing so well. And yet you have 15 years of experience in this same thing. Maybe you even trained this person at, one point or the other. You have more qualifications. All of these things, they are making a lot of money. They are making a lot of impact. You see them doing the things that you desire to do, but for some reason you are not able to do it. I'll tell you the real reason why that is not happening for you. And it is because of one false belief that you have. This is all preamble to the class. We will get into the teaching as soon as, I open your eyes, to the reason why you are probably having some of the challenges that you're currently having. The first false belief is that you believe that you need to help everyone so that you don't limit the potential clients that you can get. So I see a lot of coaches expressing as several things, many things, which it is not that the facts are not correct. It is not that the facts are not correct that you are a very experienced you are a very experienced team leader. You understand team leadership. You are very experienced in leadership and all of that. You are also very experienced in counseling. You are also an established counselor. Maybe you've been practicing counseling offline, for several years, and you've had some experiences helping people mend their marriages. You are also into, eating healthy and all of that. So you know a lot about weight loss, and while you are trying to do this thing that God has put in your heart to do, you're really confused and overwhelmed because you have experience in this, experience in that, experience in that. That is a good thing. It is a good thing. It is not a bad thing, not at all. But you need to be able to streamline your knowledge. You need to be able to take all of these experiences and knowledge, wisdom in different areas that God has given to you. You need to be able to distill it and understand the area and the exact focus. What you should focus on and what you should be putting your energy on right now that will help you to fulfill your dream of making impact and making money. So a potential problem is you thinking, because I have all of these talents and gifts and, experience, qualifications and all of that, there is nothing that stops me from expressing so that I can help as many people as possible, and I don't limit my potential clients. That's, a false belief that some people, there's nothing wrong in being a multi-passionate person. Personally, I am also multi-passionate. And I understand this very well because I was once like that, having so many skills, so many ideas, and not knowing exactly which one to pick, and be very successful at. Now, The one belief that changes everything for coaches that are making it and are successful right now is that the more specific I am, the higher my fees and easier my sales. That is the right belief that you should have. Why, you may ask? I will give you the reasons later on in class today. But know that your goal should be to be as specific as possible so that you can command higher fees and make sales easier than you are currently making it. Now, again, I already said that I will be using Banire's transformation, a case study, and I'm going to tell you our story. Banire was a student, one of my former students who had been trying to be a coach in the online space for 2 years. So she had bought courses, she had gone through, watched this, watched that, paid for this and all of that, and everything, she was trying to do it. But it is not that the courses or the programs and all of that that she had been buying. I wouldn't say that they were not teaching her right, but Banire thinks marketing is her problem, so she will buy marketing course. Banire thinks, oh, she needs to know how to create a digital product, so she will buy that. She will buy that. Whereas what Banire needed to do was to check, and I don't use the word check loosely, was to check if she has what I call a balanced equation when it comes to identifying where you should be expressing, when it comes to identifying what you should be doing as a coach and what your niche should be. So Banire was trying to be a couples counselor for 2 years on social media. Why? Because Banire is a young woman, in her early 30s, and she's very new in marriage also, a few years into marriage. But because Banire has her experiences growing up in life, she has had experiences a lot in marriage because of how she grew up, her family and all of that. And she's very passionate about the family life and how couples should relate together to have a very good marriage. So she feels, oh, I just want to advise couples. I feel like a lot of couples are having problems just because they don't know how to find each other's strengths. So she has this gift that she had also gone for certifications and training on, which is to become a Gallup certified strength finder. It's a thing. She has a foreign certification on that and then she believes this gift and qualification she has in helping people find their strengths, she wants to use it in couples counseling and help couples to find their strengths so that they will have a better marriage. So Banire started expressing as this, and there is nothing wrong because she has passion. She's passionate about it. She even has qualification as a strength finder, even though the qualification is not in marriage counseling or anything. Isn't that enough for her to say she wants to do this and she will be successful in it? But no, because she did not make one single sale in 2 years after doing everything that she thinks she's supposed to do. But after changing one thing, which is changing her perspective about her gifts, her qualifications, she repositioned as a career growth coach for mid-level professionals using the same strength finder scale. How did Banire go from couples counselor to career growth? Is that not derailing? These are questions that I think may be passing through your mind right now. Is it not derailing? If what she's passionate about is couples counselor, why would she just deviate into career growth coaching just like that? Well, I will be showing you the reason and what happened with Banire as I teach in today's class. Because just after making this change, the same skill and qualification of being a strength finder, just applied in a different niche, made her an income of $800 in just 3 days of launch. In 3 days of launch, same person, it is the same expertise, but the specificity is just the different thing. How did this happen? Again, I will be showing you in class today. But before I do that, I want to tell you why you should listen to me. Because then I will start giving you some data and telling you some things. And I just don't want you to take me and just say, oh, Coach Mayowa said so. Who is Coach Mayowa that I should listen to her or believe anything that she's saying? Well, my name is Mayowa Deoti, like I said again. And I am the founder of WC Digital Agency, a digital agency based in Nigeria and we have done over $2 million in digital product sale for the agency and for the agency's clients. So we help, coaches like you to launch their coaching programs and digital products. And what has helped us to get this kind of success is this specificity secret that I will be sharing in today's class. For about 10 years now, I have been helping clients to make millions for every launch that they have. And when I say millions, I mean Nigerian Naira. Millions in Nigerian Naira. Using one principle: the more specific your positioning, the higher your profits. And I have millions of data points. Again, I said millions of data points because I have also been privileged to spend this year alone, that we are just 6 months into this year, I have done over 100 million in ad spend. This year alone. I have data in different industries. I have launched programs in agriculture. I have launched several programs in tech. I have launched several programs in mindset. I have launched programs in the finance building area. I have launched in, several industries. Fashion, baking, what have you? A lot, marketing, business, And I've also taught a lot of coaches. An example, the banner that I'm using as a case study in today's teaching. I have helped Uduak. She went from 0 students to 38 students in her first launch. I have helped Yvette, a baker, make $3,500 in her first launch. Omowumi, a 60-year-old school owner. I put that age is intentional. The age that I added here is intentional because I know, for some people, the limitation that they have in their head or mind right now is that I am old. I'm 55 years old. I am 50 years old. What can I do? I'm 60 years old. What can I do? So I added this age to let you know that age is just a number. Okay? Good. Please confirm that you cannot hear me and you're following me. I'd like to know so that, I know we are all on the same page. And all of these people, even though they belong to several industries, they are applying the same principle and are getting identical results, even though they belong to different industries. And I'm doing this to introduce myself to you and also to let you know that whichever industry you belong to, it does not matter. Your geographical location does not matter. What matters is that you understand how to get your own unique positioning, because that is what actually stands you out. Why do top Nigerian coaches trust my business growth methods? I have worked with, a lot of top coaches in Nigeria. Some of them I am displaying here on the screen. And it is this same principle that I will be teaching you here today. Is one of the things that we have applied to get them results that they are happy with. And these are coaches that have, everybody on this screen, for example, have been working with for at least 3 years. The minimum that I've been working with anybody on this screen is 3 years. How is this happening? You know, why? How am I? I'm telling you again that before you look into any other area for what you need to do to be successful as a coach, this foundation, you want to build a skyscraper. You want to build a skyscraper, you have to dig a very solid foundation. And it is that foundation that I want to help you do today. Now, if you are here and you are sitting in front of your TV watching this, you are wrong, because we are about to go into deep teaching right now. And in this class, it is a workshop, really, not so much a webinar. It is a workshop because I will require you to do some work right tonight on your desk. So if you don't have a notepad or a pen beside you, you should go and get one right now so that you don't have to procrastinate. Immediately I ask you to do something, you can quickly do it, and you can, before you leave this class tonight, you can get niche clarity right here, right now. So please if you are in front of the TV, you need to leave now. If you are in the kitchen cooking, hand it over to someone else. Look for an alternative, but please go into a secluded area right now. Go into your study, go into your office, go inside your room, and ensure that you are focused on this class for the next 90 minutes. Now, let's talk about Banire. How did she move from being a couples counselor to career growth? And then she started making it. She made some mistakes. And I'm going to highlight the mistakes that Banire made to you. The first mistake that Banire made is that she said, I'll follow my passion for helping relationships. Is it wrong to follow your passion? No. But a lot of people just take their passion and start running by it without applying other things that you're supposed to apply. Passion alone is not enough. Passion alone is not enough for you to be successful as a coach. So if the only thing fueling you right now is passion, then you may not be able to go far. So that's the first mistake that Banire made. The second mistake is she said, I will help all couples with any relationship issue. How is this a mistake for Banire? I will tell you, I will, later on show you all of these things. But Banire, if you remembered, I mentioned that Banire is very young, in her early 30s, and she's just a few years in marriage. Well, she's married, isn't she? Why can't you? Does age matter and all of that? There's one thing that matters when you want to become a coach, and that is credibility. I will explain to you later on how credibility comes into this and how this was a mistake for Banire because she has not built credibility in helping couples. Credibility is very important. Banire made a mistake of saying, I want to help couples with relationship issue when she does not have any credibility in it yet. The third mistake that Banire made is she said, well, in quotes, maybe not necessarily say it, but she started competing with other people that tagged themselves and labeled themselves relationship coaches. Is it wrong to label yourself a relationship coach? I will not answer that, but you will answer it later on in this class after I have shown you, what I know and what I have applied across several industries with amazing results. One decision changed it all for Banire, and we will talk about it right now. The first one is the passion trap. When the only thing you have to stand on is the fact that you are passionate about this thing, you love it. Nobody needs to beg you to do this thing. You can do it from morning till night. You can do it for 7 days, 24 hours, 7 days, without sleeping, without eating. That is how passionate you are about this thing. You just love it. It's great. It is a very, very big advantage that you have, that you are very passionate about what you want to do. But a lot of coaches start up and start expressing and start doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that based on just passion alone. It is not enough. It is not enough. You shouldn't coach what you are passionate about. Listen to me and hear me. What you should do is coach what you have proven excellence in. What do I mean? Passion without proven excellence is just an hobby. It is not a business. Now, if you're passionate about something and you don't care about making money from it, all you care about is just to make impact. So I've had students, like I said, I've had students from several industries. I've had students that are pastors. I've had students that are ministers, and the reason they came into this program is just to get clarity, like you all do, like you are all here tonight, and they are not concerned about money. In fact, I currently have a student right now who is not even in ministry or anything, but she's had some emotional problems in the past that, she became suicidal and very depressed and all of that. And now she wants to, and she was able to get out of it. She's better now, she's doing fine. And she says, I want a lot of people to be able to hear my message and listen to me and get the kind of breakthrough that I got. And she said, Coach Mayowa, I don't want to charge for this thing. I just want to impact, So if that is you, passion alone is enough for you. You can start moving with passion. But if you want to create a business, you want to start a business with this thing, you are very particular about both impact and income, then you cannot base your startup as a coach only on passion. You need to have proven excellence. Now, how do you get proven excellence? I will show you in class today again. But first, let's talk about the authority formula. And this is the foundation of everything that we will be doing in class today. The authority formula. The first one is your heart. The first equation, the first part of this formula is your heart. So even though I say don't coach on your passion alone, I am saying passion is also a big part of the equation. So your heart, what are you passionate about? The second thing is your evidence. Where have you gotten consistent results? Now, when I say where have you gotten consistent results, I understand that a lot of people on this call are just starting. It is either you're a new coach, you're just starting, or you have not even started at all. You're just thinking about it. So you may be wondering, where am I supposed to get evidence? The evidence I'm talking about here is not the evidence of testimonials that people that you've worked with and all of that give to you. No, that's not the evidence that I am talking about here. The evidence I'm talking about here is, what is the genesis? When I say genesis, I mean the beginning. What is the beginning of this idea or ideas that you have? If you pick them one by one, what is the genesis? Why do you think you are qualified to be able to teach people this thing? It must be that in one way or the other, even if it is just personally, you got results. So it is either you got results for yourself or you've gotten results for people in the past. And this is the part that I will say that I take this part seriously, because I know that this is this is an errand. This is something that has been given to me. I am an influence in the coaching industry. I speak to a lot of people every week that I have these programs and my other programs. I am here influencing a lot of people. And I like to say this here, that the office of a coach is sacred. The office of a coach, you want to teach. The office of a teacher, because as a coach, you're teaching, you're directing people, you're telling people to go, you're telling them, oh, why don't you go in this direction? You are guiding them, you are mentoring them. That office should not be taken lightly, because whatever you do in whatever area or whatever industry you are, whatever you are doing, the things you say can change the course of people's life. The things that you say can change the course of people's life, positively or negatively. So do not, if you have decided that you want to start creating digital products, again, I say, whether it is the make money industry or the health industry or the relationship or whatever, know that you are in a position of authority where people will look up to you, and when you say something, they will say, yes, coach. You do not take it for granted, and you ensure that you truly have the evidence to be able to stand and tell people, why don't you do it like this? Why don't you do it like this? Evidence is very important. So again, ask yourself, do you have consistent results? Meaning that at least you have done this for yourself, and you know that it is because of the special things or special knowledge or whatever that you have that has enabled you to be able to get these results. That is very important. The third thing in the equation is, what can you prove that you are excellent at? Because credibility, again, is very important. When you talk online, you're trying to sell, let's say you're trying to sell your program online, and you're talking, maybe through content or whatever. The people that are listening to you, the mode they are right now and what they will be thinking about is, where is your credit? What they want to see, your credibility. Is she really good? Is he really good? Does he know what he's saying? Does he have, is he excellent? What are the results that this person has in this thing to be able to have the authority to tell me what to do? Can I listen to this person? So again, credibility. So art, evidence, and credibility are three important ingredients that you must possess as you start on this journey of being a successful coach. Now, where you will find the overlap between these three things is where, when you start expressing in that thing, you will not find it difficult to be successful. So what do I mean by overlap? The overlap between your heart, your evidence, and your credibility. The overlap between these three is where you will find your niche, and that is where the clarity will come from. Now, again, we will go into how to get all of these things done. And I will show you my 5-level method of getting this thing and, having absolute clarity on who you should be serving. Now, again, I will go to Banire, our case study personality for today's class. How did Banire's breakthrough come? From art, evidence, and credibility. Banire has the heart of helping people find their strength. That is her passion. She wants to help people to find their strength. She knows because she's qualified in it again. She has the evidence. And evidence for her could be the qualification she has because she is a Gallup. Gallup is a universal certification. She's a Gallup certified strength finder. So she has the evidence. And then she has the passion of wanting to help people find their strength. Now, when it comes to the third one, which is credibility, she chose a niche that she has no credibility in, which is the relationship niche. Why does she not have credibility in it? Because Banire is just a few years in marriage. Banire has not gone through any marriage problems to say, oh, this is what I've done. These are the couples that I've helped and all of that. The only thing Banire is running on is that I like to help people find their strength, and I am passionate about marriages. So she decided to become a couples counselor. And then she was talking and talking and talking and talking and saying a lot, and nobody was hearing her because one part of the equation is not complete, which is her credibility. So when Banire came to me, and we were talking, and then she started, telling me about our experiences in life. I then realized that, Banire, wait, you are a C-suite manager in a multinational company. How? At this age, at this very young age, and coincidentally, that will be like a fourth C-suite position in a few years, meaning that she became a C-suite manager in her 20s. How did that happen? And then Banire started saying, oh, okay, so I think what happens is anytime I join a new organization and I became a leader, I become a team lead, all the team members just become better. They just start doing well. And then my superiors will always come to me and say, since you joined this team, people just changed. The productivity increased. Everybody just started bringing in their A game. And then she said, oh, because, I love helping people to find their strengths. So anytime I join a team, the first thing that I do is I will make sure that I find the strength of every team member. And then we will capitalize on it. And then we start getting results. And then they start promoting everybody. And that is how she started growing. And she was growing, and anywhere she gets to, she gets the same feedback. And then I told Banire, see credibility, so much credibility in your story. And it's very glaring that you're also passionate about this, because everywhere you get to, every company that you move to, you do this every time that you get there. So we were able to identify that Banire, you can be passionate about many things. So if you are here, and one of your problems is that you are a multi-passionate individual, you have a lot of passions, it is not a problem. Having a lot of passions is not a problem. But if you really want to make something out of a coaching business, want to create a business that is sustainable in the coaching industry, you need to make sure that you have art, you have evidence, and you have credibility. That was how Banire switched from being a couples counselor, to a career growth expert using the same skill, which is strength finder, a qualification of being a strength finder. But instead of using it to help people in marriage relationships, she decides to start using it to help young career people to grow faster. And the result is 1.2 million naira, about $800 in 3 days of launch. Now, the money is not the main point in this whole story that I have just told you. It is not the money. I hope you know. The point is that the same effort she had put into being a couples counselor for 2 years with no results, she now started over with just a little change of adding credibility to what she's doing. Well, not only credibility and niche clarity. And then she started getting better results. So if there are people here and you're struggling and all of that, your problem may be that you don't have the kind of unique positioning that will give you an edge over every other person that is trying to do the same thing that you're doing. Because why are you in the relationship niche? Why are you a parenting coach and you see other parenting coaches doing well, and you know you are more experienced than these people, but for some reason you are just not, people are not listening to you. You know, there's a lot of noise on social media right now. There is a lot of noise. So you need to be able to stand out so that amidst the whole noise, people are able to hear you. Now, an example of people that are passion-only coach would be people that say, I am passionate about helping people lose weight. How is this a passion-only coach? Well, I will show you. You are a passion-only coach if you're just passionate about weight loss, but you don't have any proven weight loss results to show. You charge peanuts because that is what the market expects. You are trying to reach out to the mass market. You compete with thousands of other passionate coaches, and you know, dog eats dog. Everybody is struggling. Hey, 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 hey. You are constantly explaining to people why you are qualified. But a proven excellence coach, on the other hand, don't introduce themselves as a weight loss coach. They don't say, I'm a weight loss coach. What do they say instead? They will say, I've helped 50+ corporate executives lose weight while traveling. There are several distinctions in this statement, and I will be showing you as we go on in this class how these distinctions came to be and the importance of all of these distinctions that is in this statement that I just mentioned. How is this statement different from I have helped 50+ corporate executives lose weight while traveling? How is it different from I am a weight loss coach? I will tell you. And it is the noise thing that I just mentioned right now, that there is a lot of noise on social media. So you want to become a coach and you want to express on social media, you want to express online and start selling online, you have to find a way to ensure that the right people are able to hear you amidst the noise. So while everybody is saying, oh, I'm a weight loss coach, I'm a weight loss coach. Yes, you are a weight loss coach, but where do you have evidence and credibility? Because passion only is that you are passionate about weight loss. That's okay. You are passionate about weight loss. But where does your evidence and credibility lie in terms of when you really want to streamline? Somebody says, I keep freezing. Please, can other people let me know so that I know if it is my network or it is Victoria's network? I want to ensure that I am able to carry everybody along. Please let me know if you can hear me. Am I freezing on your end? Okay, Bodunde says, I am fine. Okay, I'm not freezing. Thank you. Victoria, please look at your network. Maybe you change your network. All right, good. Let's continue. So now let's talk about, so we were talking about the noise on social media. So how do you apply your evidence and credibility to your passion? So where do you have excellence in? I will use this person as an example. I will use this person as an example. Our evidence is probably that, corporate, she has helped several people that are in the corporate space to lose weight. She's still a weight loss coach, or you know that. She's a weight loss coach. It is just that her evidence, right, and credibility is attached to the fact that most of the people that she has helped, or maybe herself, maybe she has not even helped anybody, and it is just her story, her whole story alone that she's trying to express. But what is different about her is the fact that she probably, have been to try to, buy programs and courses from the seemingly weight loss coaches, but because she's a corporate executive that will leave the house, that lives in a busy state or a busy city like Lagos, where she will leave the house very early in the morning and come back late at night, and then she needs to eat out, and then she needs to eat anything. She cannot cook all these special diets that weight loss coaches, that weight loss coaches advertise. She's a corporate executive. She does not have time. And then she finds out again that she travels a lot. And because she travels a lot, it is difficult. Even if she wants to try to follow all of these special menu and special diets that all of these weight loss coaches sell, she's not able to follow it. And because of that, weight loss has been challenging for her. So anytime she sees anybody on social media say, weight loss, I'm a weight loss coach, I'm a weight loss coach, she will just be hearing, that is all she will hear anytime she sees anybody say, oh, weight loss coach, I'm a weight loss coach, because it is nice to her, because she has tried all of these people. It just doesn't work for her. I'm a corporate exec. I leave the house very early. I come back at night. I'm in several meetings. How do I eat what I have and still lose weight while I am traveling? Nobody is able to answer her, and she's not the only person. There are several other people that are just looking for somebody that has the evidence and credibility that is attached to helping their special kind of people, this special kind of people. Now, is it wrong to express as a weight loss coach? No. There are several people doing that. But will you be successful fast as a new coach? No. You will go through a lot of struggle to compete with the top coaches that are very influential and have gained the right over the years with a lot of evidence and credibility in different areas to say, oh, I'm a weight loss coach. But you're just starting and you're just putting down your foundation, and you want people to be able to hear you in all of the noise that is on social media. You need to be a proven excellence coach and express as such. How do you do this? I will show you as we go on in class today. If you are one of these few proven excellence coaches, you have specific track records with measurable results. You are able to charge premium because you now have exclusive expertise. You are talking to particular people, not the whole world. Because let's be 50% of African women are trying to lose weight. We are all trying to lose weight, right? And then everybody is out there because the market is large. There's a lot of people trying to lose weight. Yes. But how many of these people are you able to catch based on their unique situation? formula that Banire had, as I explained, was thinking that she can only stay on her passion of helping couples to find and leverage on their strengths. She has good intentions, but she did not apply the right formula, because the right formula for her would be passion, proven excellence, which is a strength finder's result in the corporate world. That was her proven excellence, and specific results, career advancements that she has helped other people to get over the years. So she stopped saying, I love helping couples to find their strengths. She started saying, I've used Strength Finder to advance 47 careers so far. Evidence will always beat enthusiasm every single time. So again, you remember that before honestly, we are just about to get deep into the teaching now. So the first workshop that I will ask you to do right now is this. If you have a notepad and a pen beside you, even if you don't have, if you have your phone, bring up the notepad on your phone and write this out right now. What lights you up? What lights you up? Where do you have proven wins? These two questions alone will start giving you clarity. And we've not even done half of what we are doing in class today. But start from here. What lights you up? What is that thing that you're most passionate about? If you, at this point, if you have up to 3 things that light you up and you still have proven wins in all of these 3 things, write them down one by one. Create a table for each one. Create a table for each one and write it out. What lights you up? Where do you have proven wins? What lights you up? Where do you have proven wins? How many people are writing here? If you've done this, you've written it down, type gold mine. Type gold mine in the chat before I move on to the next thing. I want to be sure that at this point, you understand me up to this level. What lights you up? Where do you have proven wins? Good, good. I have a few people that have typed gold mine, gold mine. Only 3 people. We are 117 in this class right now. Okay, good, good, good. All right. I can see that you're all following me. Good. Let's move. Now, secret 2. You understand your authority zone. Now that you have your authority foundation, I want to tell you what 87% of coaches, the next thing that they do wrong. They have clarity on their expertise now, but they still can't get clients. They know what their expertise is. Some of you, everything I've been saying since may not make me need to, or maybe you feel like you don't need it because I know all of these things. Yeah, but why are you not still doing what you really know you have the experience and qualifications to do? Why? I'll tell you the hidden reason why most coaches stay broke, and it has nothing to do with your niche this time around. It is that great marketing cannot save bad positioning. So a lot of people here have this false belief. And this false belief is costing you millions of naira, thousands of dollars. And it is, if I just get better at marketing, I will have more clients. That's a lie. No. False belief. Total false belief. No. Getting better at marketing, we don't help you make more clients. No. And I will tell you why. Because the $1 million reality that you have to know is that great marketing will not save you from bad positioning. One coach, we call this coach Coach A, has average marketing skills, but have crystal clear positioning. You will start making 7 figures monthly. No stress. Without any stress, you will make 7 figures monthly. Second coach, Coach B, has amazing marketing knowledge, but has a very confusing positioning. You will continue to wonder that with all this my marketing knowledge, why am I not making it? Why am I struggling? Why is all of this happening? It is because there is no amount you spend on marketing. There is no kind of marketing knowledge that you think you have. If you have a bad positioning, you are not going anywhere. So again, unique positioning is very important. You know, I said at the beginning of this class that what I will be teaching you in this class tonight is the stuff that the foundation that builds a skyscraper. It is the stuff that it is made up of. The foundation of your skyscraper. This is how you build it. This is how you build it. Now, your marketing problem is not a positioning problem. They are two different things. Your content may be great if you're already expressing on social media. Your content may be great, but it is generic because you don't have a unique positioning. Your message is clear, but it's common. It's the same kind of message that everybody has and everybody is saying. You may even have an engaged audience, like you put one post on social media like this, you have 100 comments, 1,000 comments, 500 comments, but yet nobody is buying. What's happening? Why? Why? You need to stop being a better marketer. Because at this point, it is likely not what you need. You know, you see, people, we are going from A, we are going to Z, right? But instead of you to move from A to B, then to C, then to D, people move from A to M, or to O, or to P. When that is not being a better marketer is not your problem right now. What you need to focus on right now is being the only option. So that in the midst of all the all the noise on social media, people can hear you. They will be able to hear you when you're speaking to their specific problem with your unique positioning. Your positioning may be what is making you invisible to the people that are ready to pay you for your knowledge. Now, I want to use this example of a testimonial sent into a group, one of my student groups, of a teacher, she's a teacher, an education consultant, right? And after going through this process that I'm teaching you, which is to get a unique positioning, before this process, she used to have 500, she used to charge 5,000 naira for our digital products, for our coaching program. She charges 5,000 because she believes, people in my audience, they cannot, they can't afford it. And then she also believes, that is what everybody is charging. So she was competing based on price. By the time she understood her proper positioning, she went out and started using the same knowledge, the same expertise, not the same knowledge, because her knowledge is now different. The same expertise that she had, she changed her product. She changed the price to 100,000 naira from 5,000 naira to 1. She didn't change to 20,000, not to 30,000. No, she changed from 5,000 naira to 100,000 naira. These are two different messages from the same person. If you can read it on the screen. The first time she sent a message that she had sold 3. She had sold to 3 people, which is 300,000 naira, roughly $200. And then in a few days later, she came back and said she has sold 7 now, 700,000 naira, roughly $500, $500 to $600, just to 7 people. Selling to the same 7 people before, she would have made 35,000 naira, less than $30. 35,000 naira should be about $20 or so. She would have made $20. But she applied a unique positioning and new messaging. And then she moved from charging peanuts to increasing her fee, and she's still able to sell more than she would usually sell normally. So I'm telling you that these things that I'm teaching you is based on data that has been applied over and over and over and over again. And I will show you several examples in today's class of people that have applied this and they are getting results. I help people with confidence issues. An example of invisible positioning with magnetic positioning. Magnetic positioning is what you should focus on. So you may say, oh, I'm a confidence coach. I'm a confidence coach. I help people with confidence issues. And then you compete with 10,000 other confidence coaches in your industry. Your prospects, the people you're talking to, they hear you, and what they are hearing is, because what? They have heard it before. That's what every other person is saying. I am a confidence coach. I am a confidence coach. And then because you are talking, maybe you even put premium price, nobody is buying. You now start bringing down your price because you see other people in that industry, they are all selling low tickets. They are all charging for their core program, not even a lead generator, not something that they are using to generate leads. For the core program, they are charging little amounts, and you now start struggling with them. Hey. It is because you have an invisible positioning. An example of a magnetic positioning will be, you are still a confidence coach because, yes, that is your umbrella, helping people with confidence, but you now decide to apply proven excellence, which is evidence and credibility, and you reposition and say, I help female executives overcome imposter syndrome in male-dominated boardrooms. You are still a confidence coach. You have just reduced the noise and focused on people you know you have the credibility and evidence to really help and get them amazing results. Are you a confidence coach? Again, I said yes. But do you have to present online as a confidence coach? You will be making noise with so many other people that are making the same noise. How do you uniquely position yourself is applying your evidence and credibility to your positioning so that you can stand out uniquely. Just like this confidence coach that decides to attend to female executives that are fighting or struggling with imposter syndromes because they work in male-dominated boardrooms. I hope you are all getting this. Because, all of you, everybody comes from different industry and all of that. All you need to do is take all of these examples that I am giving and be asking yourself the relevant questions. Okay, what am I calling myself right now? Or what, maybe if you're just about to start, what did I think I want to go into before that I want to call myself? How should I apply my evidence and credibility to give me a unique positioning in this industry? Because when you have unique positioning, you will now become one of very few coaches that is serving this exact niche. Your prospect will now think, finally, someone who gets me. Because again, I know that I am battling with confidence issues. But everybody is just saying confident, but I know that, no, my own is different. The reason I am having this confidence issue is because I am the only female in a male-dominated boardroom. I wish I have somebody that uniquely understands my situation. Immediately, this person gets across to you and get to know you, they will click immediately and say, yes, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I have been looking for. The same industry, but different positioning. And you will get 10 times income difference. Let me tell you, brutal truth. Generic messaging is expensive messaging. Generic messaging is expensive messaging. Okay? Good. Now, let's move on. Mirabel, just focus in class. These questions will be answered as you will get the answer to this question, as we go on. By the time I break down the 5-level method for you, you will know how to break it down to get to where you need to get to. Because I can't really tell you this is what you should be, because I have no idea of what your evidence and credibility is. So you're the one that can do that by yourself. But I will give you the formula and how you can break it down. Another example, for this specificity paradox is you think you're a weight loss coach. You think that when somebody says, I'm a weight loss coach for busy moms, you think that this person excludes 70% of people and that you will lose clients. And in fact, saying you are a weight loss coach for busy moms is level 3 of my 5-level method. And what you should strive to be at is level 5. We will get to where we will break down these levels very soon. But if you, at that level 3 point, that is still level 3 that I say, go beyond level 3, some people will still think, if I say I'm a weight loss coach for busy moms, I am excluding a lot of people in that category. I will not be able to make a lot of sales is a lie. Let me show you the mathematics. Because when you present as a weight loss coach, you're appealing to thousands of people, maybe hundreds of thousands of people, depending on the population of the geographical location that you're trying to reach, right? But your conversion percentage will be abysmal. It will be terrible. You will be converting between 0.1 to 0.5%. You will hardly do 1% conversion when you're doing that. So let's say in 1 year, you are able to do 100 clients in 1 year. But because you are competing at the top level, you are appealing to the mass market. You are appealing to the mass market. And you're charging peanuts, which at the end of the day compounds to very little money. But when you're specific, for example, at a level 3, you say, I'm a weight loss coach for busy moms, which means that you have qualified your positioning with, first thing, mothers. Second thing, busy. You appeal to lesser amount of people. About, let's say, in that industry, the people you now appeal to is about 10,000 people. You will convert at a much higher rate of about 5% conversion of the people that you are visible to. And you put your message outside. and they consume your message. And then you are able to convert 500 clients, just 5% of 10,000 people. Instead of charging 15,000 naira, you are charging 50,000 naira. Just a little bit difference, but a lot of compounding effect. Because in a year, instead of making 1.5 million naira, which is about $1,000, you're making 25 million naira, which is about $15,000. A smaller market will always give you bigger profits. And this is based on data. It is what I have tried over and over and over and over again. So I want you to throw away the notion that you need to be very general for you to be able to appeal to a lot of people. Why will this work? Because busy moms will instantly recognize themselves. Because you're not talking generally. Again, what will click in their brain is, finally, somebody who gets me. Somebody who understands me. Busy moms will refer other busy moms to you. You will become the authority in that specific niche. And your premium pricing can be justified because you're not competing with any other person. They cannot say, this person is doing this exact thing and they are charging so low. Why is your own like this? So you are not competing with anybody. And you can decide to charge any premium pricing that you want to charge. Being more specific will attract more of your ideal clients for you. Attracting your ideal clients is what will make you successful as a coach. You will be able to name your price, not compete on price. Another example for business. You see, I have given an example for weight loss. I give an example for confidence coach. This is another example for somebody that calls themselves business coach. You call yourself business coach. If you apply the specificity method, you can pivot from saying, I'm a business coach, to saying, I help female service providers scale 50K to 500, scale from 50K monthly to 500K monthly, scale for this amount monthly to that amount monthly, depending on what you do. You know why? Again, it is because you are able to apply your evidence and your credibility. Evidence and credibility being that, for example, are you not a business coach? Yes, you are a business coach, but your evidence and credibility suggests that you help service providers more. You have your evidence and credibility is from helping, or maybe it's your personal story. You've been a service provider. And as a service provider, you were able to grow your business from this amount to this amount without applying, without cheating anybody, without doing this and all of that. And you want to start teaching other people this thing. But instead of you sticking to where your evidence and credibility is, you now start calling yourself, I'm a business coach, I'm a business coach, I'm a business coach. So again, I keep repeating over and over, you have to apply your evidence and credibility. Again, another example, health coach. See, I put these plenty examples, and we are still going to go into where we will now break it down now, so that, again, you will find yourself in one of these places and then be able to break it down and ask yourself, what is my evidence? What is my credibility? How do I apply it to my generalism? Health coach. Instead of saying I'm an health coach, or I'm a weight loss coach, say I help working moms lose 15 kg in 90 days while eating jollof rice. This is something that I just added myself. Because again, I want to lose weight. I want to continue to eat my favorite food. I miss all the on social media. When I see somebody be as specific as this, I will listen. And then I will say, tell me more. Because all you need is tell me more. You see the problem that a lot of coaches are having here, or a lot of struggling coaches are having, is because you are not seeing anybody saying, tell me more. Because until people pause and then say, tell me more, that is when they can now listen to you and see all of your credibility. They see all of the things you've done and how you can really help them. And then their heart can say, oh, it looks like this person knows what they are doing. They can truly help me. And then they will put their hand inside their pocket and bring out money and pay it to you. It's a process. You cannot jump the process. You must first get them to stop and say, tell me more. So instead of saying relationship coach, where does your evidence and credibility streamline you to? Example, I help Christian singles attract partners in 6 months. Evidence and credibility. You will have a waiting list of clients. Specificity is equal to premium positioning, and it means higher income for you. Now, the secret 3, I've shared the first secret, the second secret. We are on the third secret. Who can remind me before we now go into this third one? Who can give me a recap? Let somebody type it. Recap. A recap of what I've done. Secret 1, secret 2. What is the first phenomenon that I taught? What is the second one? Before we go into this third one. Are you following? Oh yeah, show me that you're following. Recap. Yeah. Like the secret 1 authority formula. Thank you. Your heart, your evidence, and your credibility. Thank you. What is secret 2? Thank you, Ladi Felix, for that. Who is helping us with secret 2? Oh yeah, this is how I know if you have been following. Bukola says, great marketing can save you. Thank you. Yes, you're correct in unique positioning. Specificity, you're correct, Ladi. Unique position, because you need to be very specific. Thank you. Joy Florence, thank you. Now let's go to secret 3. The 5-level method that multiplies coaching income. Thank you, everybody. I can see that you have been following. If you think that getting specific limits your income potential, it is a false belief. The millionaire coach reality is that the 5-level method will eliminate competition for you, and it will create premium positioning. How? Most coaches stop at level 2 to 3 specificity. Like I said, I'm going to show you a 5-level method. Most people will usually stop at level 2 or level 3. I am saying it is not enough, because the real money is hidden in levels 4 and 5. That is where you have 0 to little competition. You have, don't worry, Bolanle and everybody that said it just paid now, you will get a replay. You will get a replay of the class. The 5-level method is your blueprint to premium positioning. Now, before I start breaking down the 5-level method, there is something that you need to know. I labeled it the big reveal because not many people know this. And let me tell you, this one, when you know and understand it, It changes your perspective about selling online. It changes your perspective. And I'm going to take my time to explain it right now. And it is that there are only 3 major categories in the knowledge industry. If you are here and you want to sell your knowledge for money, you can only belong to 3 categories. You can only belong to either health, wealth, or relationships. How is that possible? I will explain to you right now. When you are thinking about your category, and when I say category, I mean niche. 3 major niches in the knowledge industry is health, wealth, and relationships. Now, if you think about it and you say, how is that possible? Because you're thinking about your industry and you think, no, my industry is not in health, wealth, or relationship. You're wrong. Because you're thinking, see, so you're in the position of a marketer, as a coach, that you are the one selling trying to position yourself and sell your product and all of that, except maybe you have millions of naira or thousands of dollars to pay marketing agencies that can help you think and do all of these things. As a new coach, you have to do all of the marketing think. You have to do it yourself. Now, in marketing think, you don't think in the first person. Now I'm talking about noun, pronoun, and all of that. You don't think in the first person. You think anything you're doing, you think about your ideal clients and the results and transformation that you want to give them. Everybody, I hope you're listening. This place is very important. Please focus on me. Okay? Focus on me. You will categorize yourself under whether health, wealth, or relationship based on the results that you want to get for your ideal clients. What do I mean? I'll give examples. So in fact, thank you for asking this question, Winner. Winner says, I have struggled with this. Where does things like confidence and mindset fit? Is it under health, wealth, or relationship? Now, let's do the formula. I always say you ask yourself 3 whys when you're trying to find where you belong to. So let us take confidence and mindset fit. So, Winner, you help people with confidence. You help them to change their mindset. You ask yourself, what is the result that they will get after they have confidence? What is the result? Why? Or ask yourself, why do they need to have more confidence? Why do they need to have more confidence? I want to workshop this a little. Winner, if you are here, can you raise your hand? I'd like to unmute you so that you can, talk to me with audio and you can answer me so that I can use you to explain this to other people. Winner, raise your hand if you are here. There is you will see a symbol, raise hand symbol under your Zoom, so that I can see you and I can ask you to unmute. If you raise your hand, it will bring you up and I'll be able to do that. Hello, Winner, are you there? Oh, you can't find it. You can't find it. I will have to start. It's difficult. Under reactions, yes, thank you. Look under Zoom, you will see reactions. When you click on the reactions, you will see raised hand. Good. Thank you, Winner. You can unmute now.
Thank you so much, Coach.
You're welcome. So I have a question for you. And everybody, please listen. This is how you can identify where you belong to. Okay? So, winner, why do people need to have more confidence? Just answer me in one sentence. One sentence.
To be able to go for what they deserve.
To be able to go for what they deserve. What will happen to them when they get what they deserve?
They will get more income, most likely.
So where do you fall under?
Wow. Wealth.
That is the simple way. So it is not about you thinking, so how will I put my industry under health, wealth, or relationship? No, it is not about that. It is asking everybody, asking where does purpose discovery fit in? Where does this, I cannot take everybody here, but I have given you this simple formula. You ask yourself, why do they need to do purpose discovery? Why do they need to get purpose discovery? Let me look for another person here. Say educational consultancy fall under what again? Don't be vague. What do you mean by educational consultancy? What do you mean by educational consultancy? Can you really say what you mean? You see, let me tell you, we like titles as Africans. We like titles, we like to always give big words. See, as a marketer, which you have, as a new coach, as a coach that is trying to do all of this, you are the chief everything officer. That's what CEO of your coaching business, that's what it means. You are a chief everything officer. So one of your destiny is to be a marketer. Now, as a marketer, we know that the best way to write anything as a marketer is to use the simplest words. Is to use the most simplest words to express things. So when you say you're an educational consultant, what exactly does an educational consultant mean? So that is the first thing. You need to sort that out first. After that, you now ask yourself, see that thing you are doing for, who are you, like educational consultants, who are you doing it for? You think about your clients and ask, why do they need to do this thing? So using purpose discovery, why do they need to get purpose discovery? When you answer that question, you already know your answer. You will find, because it is the reason your ideal clients are doing something. That reason is what will fit you under wealth, health, or relationship. It is not your industry. It's not the industry that you belong to. For example, let me use another example of, one of my students who is a doctor. Because she's a doctor and she's teaching other doctors how to make more money, because she's, apart from her practice, that she's being able to make more money, she's teaching other doctors how to make money. Do you know that literally, if she has to look at this thing, she will say, because she's in the health industry, as a doctor now, she's in the health industry, people will say she's under health. She's under the health niche. That is a wrong way of categorizing yourself as a coach in the knowledge industry. You will categorize yourself based on the results that you are getting for your ideal clients. So our ideal clients are also doctors. But what is she helping them to do? The thing that she's teaching them, why do they need to know that thing? That thing that she's teaching them, why do they need to know it? They need to know it so that they can make more money. So they fall under what? Under wealth. So the thing you want to teach people, that thing that you want to teach people, you ask yourself, why do they need that thing? The reason they need that thing is what will tell you whether you are in health, you are in relationship, or wealth. I hope that is clear. Now let me share my screen again so that we can move. So we get this because, honestly, without you getting this, you will not be able to do the 5-level method very, very well. You will not be able to do the this thing. Okay? Now, this is the 5-level method, and we will start breaking it down one by one now. We've already done 90 minutes in this class, which means that we have overshot the time. So I will try as much as possible to round up within the next 30 minutes because I know that it is very late right now in some countries. I know Kenyans that are on this call right now, it's almost midnight at your, at your hand. So I will try and move very fast now. The 5-level method that creates zero competition coaches. Level 1 is your category, which I just explained right now. You have to pick that one first. Health, wealth, relationships. You see, it is this level 1 that some people stay at, and then they call themselves health coach, wealth coach, relationship coach. What are you doing there? What are you doing on level 1? What are you doing on level 1? Because you shouldn't be here. Level 2 is the subcategory. An example of a subcategory for an health coach will be weight loss coach. Again, if you are at level 2, what are you doing there? What are you doing on level 2? Let's go to level 3. Level 3 is specific problem. Specific problem. So what is the specific problem that you are solving for people? Again, for the person calling themselves educational consultants, this 5-level system will help you to break it down and be able to say what you have in very simple language that people will understand. So that, you see, imagine in the noise, and you are not able to say things specifically in a simple way for people to quickly hear you. So specific problem is level 3. An example will be post-pregnancy weight loss. Of all the people that are looking for weight loss, there is a specific problem that you have evidence and credibility to address. You have evidence and credibility to be able to address post-pregnancy weight loss. Why? Because you have proven expertise. You have helped people that has gone through post-pregnancy weight before, or you yourself, you were able to help yourself post-pregnancy and you lost a lot of weight. That is level 3. But I'm still saying, even at level 3, don't stay there, because you will make more impact and more money when you move to level 4 or level 3 or level 5. So now level 4 is your method. This is where unique positioning comes in. This is where your unique positioning comes in, because you now have, a different method that is different from how other people do it. So if you are here and you're always on social media criticizing other people in your industry, and you'll be like, this thing she's saying, it used to work those days. It no longer works. You see, I have a special method that helps people. This thing she's saying, it will not work for everybody. But if you use my special method, you have that special method. But that special method is only in your brain, because you have not even been able to uniquely position yourself with that special method that you have. That special, unique way. In fact, that unique point of view that you have about a problem is a special method. You just need to package it and use it for your unique positioning. That unique point of view. When everybody is seeing something like this, your own, you are seeing it like this. It is not a disadvantage. It is an advantage that you can use to position yourself uniquely online. And it is your level 4, your unique method. An example will be 15 minutes home workout. That's your unique method because you tell them you have post-pregnancy weight. Don't worry. In just do 15 minutes every day. With this, my special home workout. You don't need to go to your gym, to the gym or anything in your house. Or you say 15 minutes desk workout. Maybe you are even saying, are you a post-pregnancy mom that is also a busy mom? Maybe you are the type that sits on the desk all the time. And then you say, I have a 15-minute workout that you can do on your desk while you are working, and you will lose weight in 90 days. I'm just saying, that method may not exist. I don't know anything about weight loss. I'm also looking for the special method that will help me in my own unique position, in my own unique distance, to lose weight. You see, we are plenty that are looking for weight loss. We are plenty. But we are just hearing, are you uniquely positioning yourself to serve me where I am with my unique situation, and you charge me any amount? See, somebody said there's desk workout. It's called desk. I've never had this before. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Desk exercise. Can you imagine that? So now level 5 is your target audience. Level 5 is your target audience. Your money zone. Try as much as possible to get to level 5. You see, we are coming from health coach, Abby. We move to weight loss coach, then post-pregnancy weight loss, then 15-minute home workout. And then we say 15-minute home workout for busy working moms. Busy working moms that are post-pregnancy. You see, at least 4 to 5 qualifications. 4 to 5 qualifications gave it the 4 to 5 level system. This is what will create zero competition for you. Now, let's look at some examples. Let's do a reality check. At this point right now, at this point that you have, if you've been with me since the beginning of the class, it is either you are 5 minutes away from your breakthrough, or you are 5 minutes away from staying confused for another 6 months. So if you're at this level, again, I'm going to give this replay out so that you can watch over and over again to get all of this knowledge. I am interested in everybody here learning this thing and understanding it. I do have an offer for you at the end of this class. We are not done with class, so I'm still teaching. But at the end of the class, I have an offer for you where I will invite you to work with me for 3 days in my Expert to Code Challenge. And I will tell you all the things that you will be learning in those 3 days. But whether you take up that offer or not, I want to ensure that what you have come into this class to do here tonight, you are able to get clarity on your unique positioning and have clarity as to which niche you actually belong to. So again, this is the breakdown of the 5-level niche method. Level 1, you choose between health, wealth, or relationship. Level 2, what specific area within either health, wealth, or relationship? Level 3, what urgent problem do you solve for them? Level 4, what is your unique approach or method to the problem? Level 5, who specifically needs this the most? Who specifically needs this the most? Now, the progression, an example. For example, for Banire, the lady I am using as a case study is, she moved from wealth to career development, from career development to career advancement, from career advancement to strength finder method. That's our method. Our unique method is strength finder. And then Our target audience is mid-level professionals. And this is what moved her from 1.2 million in 3 days. 3 days, that was a typo. Because during her launch, she made that money within 3 days, within the first 3 days of launch. So your level 5 is your unfair advantage if you want to grab it. It is your unfair advantage, and it is where you have your premium positioning. So if you are here in this class so far, you know you have found your level 5 from what you have done, or you know that if you sit down with this again and break it down, you will be able to find your level 5. I want you to type gold mine. Let me know that I've not been talking in vain for the last 1.5 hours. Let me know that I've not been talking in vain. Gold mine, gold mine, gold mine, gold mine, gold mine. Thank you. I'm glad that you all have this clarity. I'm really happy. I'm really happy about this. Thank you, guys. Now, let's go through some breakthrough case studies. Yvette is a past student. You see? Can you see? I even took a screenshot of our Instagram page. You know why? I want you to know that all these examples that I'm giving, I want you to know that they are not like we will say in Nigeria, they are not audio. They are real people that used to be in the same position that you are right now. They are real people. So Yvette is a baking coach who helps bakers to create vegetarian cakes. So she specializes in vegetarian cakes. That's our level 1 to 3 positioning before. But she struggled to sound cohesive online. She does not even know how to package her program, how to sell it and all of that, because the competition is just so much and she's always overwhelmed, always thinking, where exactly will I start from? And then after applying this method, our level 5 positioning became, I help small bakery owners increase profit margins 40% using my plant-based cost revolution system. How did a baker, vegetarian cake baker, move to this? It is because she applied the 5-level method using her evidence and credibility. Because what? She realizes that everybody she has ever taught vegetarian cakes to always come to her to say, do you know that apart from this being an healthy cake to sell to people, it is cheaper. It is actually cheaper to bake than having to buy all of the other things that they use to bake normal cakes. And then she got her unique positioning from that. That's wow. What I should be teaching people is based on evidence and credibility, which is I have helped people to reduce their cost. And she launched an 85,000 naira program. Post launch, she had never done it. She had been struggling for 4 years to sell a digital product. She signed up 60 students on her first launch, making over $3,500 in sales. Because when our prospects hear her, the next thing they say is, when can we start? I need this right away. I need this right now. The difference is specificity eliminated competition for her, and it created a premium positioning for her. There are 2 paths in front of you right now. And I want to present it to you. Now, you have understood everything that I've said. I'm happy that I see a lot of good migrants, even if you are here and you are still a bit confused about this thing. You see, it's not hard. It's just like when you are trying to learn anything, like when you were trying to learn multiplication tables when you were young, or the work that you're doing right now. There was a point that you didn't know it, or you are not as, expert as you are right now. It took you time to learn, to get it, to understand it. It just means that you need repetition. What it just means is that you need repetition. So you need to repeat. You need to come and listen to this again. And as I am doing on this call, as you listen, you do. You write it down. You think about it. You break it down. You think about it. You break it down. It is not hard at all. It is very easy to do, to get it. But at least you have the foundation, which is that you now understand your niche. You have niche clarity and you understand your 5 level. You understand your 5th level and where you should be. But then there are other things that you now need to start doing, because you see, the other things that I want to tell you, when I make my offer and I tell you, come and learn this, come and learn this, come and learn this, all those other things will not matter if you have not first, you don't get this one first. So this one is the most important thing you get first before you now start applying other things to become a successful coach in the online space. One of those things is how to create what we call irresistible offers. You need to know how to create offers. So a part for you right now is take this knowledge you have taken right now and now start researching and start. I'm sure that what the clarity you have right now, I'm not sure, but I envisage, or I think that most people here, the clarity you've gotten on this call right now, you may have been looking for it for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. It's the same way you don't want to spend a lot of time to learn how to, create offers. Oh, Khalil, before I go on, let me quickly answer that question. I feel it is important. Khalil says, must you be an experienced coach to embark on the journey of being a small business coach? No. If you have been listening to everything that I've taught in this class today, you will realize that I said all you need is art, evidence, and credibility. So you ask yourself, if you have passion for it, do you have evidence? Do you have credibility? You may say credibility attached to, is attached to you being an experienced coach. No, you don't have to have coached other people before you can coach other people in business, but you need to have evidence. Like, are you running a successful business, for example? Are you running a successful business, or have you helped your mom or your sister or somebody? You have taught them, and what you taught them, they were able to use it to run a successful business. You must have evidence, because evidence is what will now produce credibility for you, and you will be able to become. So you don't have to have experience as a coach, but you must have experience in the business because you want to become a business coach. I hope that answers your question. So then another thing you need is to know how to build funnels. Now, when I say build funnels, I don't mean the technical part of funnel and all of that. You need to understand what it means to be able to understand what we call customer journey and sales funnel in the digital product industry, to sell digital products, so that you don't just launch to crickets anytime you launch. You need to know how to charge properly, pricing, so that you don't start second guessing your pricing. You need to know how, to take your expertise and use it to succeed. The part 1 you can take right now is take this knowledge and start struggling with learning how to do all of these things. Or you can take the second part that I want to pitch to you right now in the next 5 to 7 minutes. In the next 5 to 7 minutes, I want to invite you to join my Expert to Code challenge. It's a 3-day challenge, 3 hours daily. I will show you how to discover the insider strategies that top coaches are using to monetize their knowledge. You don't need any prior experience. Even if you have experience, still come and join. 3 days with me. Day 1, you will be crystal clear on your profitable niche, Because let me tell you, what I have taught you in class tonight is just a little part, a fraction of what we will do. So we will now develop more on what we've done in class today. Right now, we will develop more on it on day one. So by the end of day one, you will be crystal clear on your profitable niche. By the end of day two, you will know how to create, you will not, okay, so let me tell you something about Expert to Coach. It is a very practical workshop. I don't see, it is not a class, I don't teach, even like I'm teaching today, no, I don't teach. I workshop on Expert to Coach, because on Expert to Coach, you are coming to come and do. It is very practical. So by the end of day two, you would have created your irresistible offer that converts prospects to clients. And by the end of day three, you will have simple systems that will get you your first 10 clients as a coach. While others are still thinking about it, you're already having your first clients. This part 2 that I am inviting you to, it gives you a proven 3-day blueprint that you will use to start executing right away. The first part is you leaving this class right now and you continue to now keep guessing on the other things, but it's good. At least you have your foundation. You have your niche clarity. But then after that, what's next? What's next? If you'd like to go on this 3 days journey with me, I want you to type blueprint. Type blueprint. Inside the chat, let me know that you are listening to me now that I am talking about this offer. You have not logged off. You are still here, listening to me. Type blueprint. Type blueprint. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can see blueprints. So the secret behind you getting your first 10 clients is what you've really been learning about so far into this class: niche clarity, positioning tips, and all of that. And it is part of my special method that I call the LSSE method. It is a trademarked method that I've used to help over 2,000 coaches become successful coaches. The only system that will transform your expertise into paying clients in 3 days. And I have proof that it will transform your expertise to clients in 3 days. Before I give you more details about this program, I want you to listen to this video of past students.
I'm actually based in Canada.
Please, can you confirm you can hear the audio from this video? I paused it because I want you to confirm if you can hear the audio before I play it again. Yes, 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 you can hear the audio. Thank you. So I'll play it again. It's just, it's just a 1 minute 47 seconds video. So
my name is Sefao Sikalu, and I'm actually based in Canada. Honestly, I've been looking for a course that would help me. I started my online coaching, like being in the coaching business since December of 2024, because I have a lot of knowledge. Today I might share this, tomorrow I'll share something else. I'm not kind of consistent, but coming into your course on Monday, and told us just speak one particular thing. And obviously with the ChatGPT 2 you gave me, I was telling my husband, I said, I don't know, where have you been on this one? Because I sat down that night to 12 or past 12, and I started working on that GPT. This is the only thing I get from this class. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Coming to today again, the 2, and giving us the phantom offer and the other offer, man, I can't complain. I can only say, thank God I met you. Yeah, because I know I'm not going to be the same person after this. I am 100% sure. Yeah, so thank you so much. The way you simplify things, as in, you don't make it look overwhelming and everything, like you just simplify it and it is easy. Like, I don't know, but I know it's been an awesome experience.
You recommend to somebody watching this?
100%, like, oh my God, it's practical. Like, if someone can buy this program and you follow the step, not that you buy and you don't do the step right, you follow through with the step, I can guarantee you that you will not be the same person. If you follow the step with the practical, with the workbook, with the GPT tools, and if you want to buy, please buy the upgraded version. Like the upgraded version is it, that is where the deal is. Yeah, all right. So thank you much. I appreciate the feedback. My name is Sefa Osikalu, and
Now, I want to answer a question before we go ahead. What if I haven't created a digital product yet? You see, I tell people a lot of something, and I say this over and over again that, you see, we like to invert things, and it is because you don't know better. You are not supposed to create your digital product before you start selling it. You sell it first before you create it. That is the normal progression, but a lot of people don't know this, and that is part of what I will teach you in Expert to Coach. By the time you come into Expert to Coach, you will understand this. Yes, you sell your digital product first before you create it. But a lot of people, and this is why a lot of coaches, yes, this is why a lot of coaches are struggling. You will go ahead and create the product and record video and create the PDF and do this, create the workbook, do all of that. You have not started selling. No, you have not even, marketing is even different from selling. You have not marketed, you have not sold, you have not done anything, but you finished all the work on the digital product. No, you are starting from the end. What you are supposed to do at the end is what you are doing at the beginning. You sell before you create. So this is part of what you will learn in the Expert to Coach Challenge. Again, I want you to listen to Ngozi, who is also an alumni of Expert to Coach. Let me tell you something about Ngozi. Ngozi is in the wellness industry. On Facebook, she has about 60-something thousand followers. So Ngozi is not new to selling digital products and all of that. But even with all of her followers and engagement and all of that, she does not sell. She came into Expert to Coach Challenge, and on day 3 of Expert, she gave this testimony on day 2. On day 3, she came back to say she made her first sale using the phantom offer, because there's something called phantom offer that will teach you how to create on day 2, and you will start sharing it immediately from day 2. I told you it is a very practical workshop. You will start sharing it. So a lot of people will come into day 3 and start sharing testimonies of, oh, I generated this amount of leads. So this amount of people were interested. This. And then I give them the system to convert all of those people on day 3. She came back on day 3 saying, I made my first sale. I want you to listen to Ngozi.
Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot, Coach Mayowa. It's been a wonderful 2-3 days, I must say. I've been looking for how to turn my free trainings and teachings into coaching classes that can, like an upgrade. Yeah, one can still give free things, but sometimes, when you give free things, people don't really appreciate it. So I've been looking for how, and I didn't know, but with these 3 days, I can say that it's been mind blowing, it's been amazing, giving me some direction. And, when I saw your adverts, I had just finished a 3 hours prayer asking God that, please, I just want another level. I wanted another day. I was like, God, there's something in the air that I can't speak, that I know there's the next level for me in this my coaching and training and all these free things I do. So as I finished praying incidentally and I went to Facebook, the first thing that I saw was your video advert. And you have been seeing a lot of that, and I'll just scroll past. I'm like, these people, this one again. And the day before I had actually spent, because I'm on holiday, we usually take like 3-4 months holiday. So I'm on holiday, I won't be back to Nigeria until about August. So there was one of the trainings I clicked on, and it was charging me in pounds because I'm in Manchester. So I sent it to my office in Nigeria, that they should please help me check it out, to know the cost in Nigeria. They didn't get back to me until the next day when I just finished prayers and I saw you. So immediately I saw something said this is answer to your prayer. So I just clicked on it. And because I was still having doubts, I just did the first level. Of course, I know all these, when one is doing advice, once you click on first level, you'll have another asking you to upgrade. I said, I'm not going to upgrade anything. And then we just enter this class and see what it's all about. So that was why after the war, I upgraded. I'm really grateful. I've learned a lot, especially the script writing, how to use ChatGPT better. I've paid a lot for what I've learned today to people that will just do one script for you, you know. I do a lot of advert, I put in advert. So almost like each and every one that you have to pay for. So it's like that cost is covered for me for now because I'm not going to ask everybody to do that for me. So I'm really very grateful. God bless you, man. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the feedback. I'm very
Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot, Coach Mayo.
So let me answer some questions here before we go ahead. Somebody asked, what if I don't have an online presence before and just want to start from the scratch? You don't need to have an online presence. You don't need to have an online. You have to start one day, right? Excuse me. You have to start one day, right? You see, what will help you is as you're starting on the right foot. You're starting on the right note. You're not making a mistake. You understand? So you need to have the knowledge so that as you start, you're saying the right things. That is what will help you to move fast. So whether you have an online presence right now or you don't have, that is not an excuse for you not to join, because that you have this knowledge before you even start online is an added advantage for you. Let me see if there's, where does it fit for couples going through a health crisis? I don't understand your question, Frederick. Couples going through a health crisis, is that, so if you want to ask a question about what, maybe you're asking what niche you fall into or something, you should be, remember what I taught you. You should be asking based on what is the problem you are solving for them. So the couple are going through health crisis, yes. What is your own contribution to this couple that are going through health crisis? What are you helping them to do? Is it to help them to heal the health crisis, or to help them to manage the finances, or to help them to what exactly? So you need to be very clear first. So I cannot answer that question to you, Frederick, because what I taught in class is you have to ask yourself, what's the solution that you are giving to those couple? The solution that you are giving to the couple is what will determine whether you fall under wealth, health, or relationship. I hope that helps you. So again, there are so many, testimonials from expert to coach. You will see all of them later. I cannot show you all of them because to the glory of God, there are plenty. Everybody that goes through the expert to coach challenge come out, saying that they got, this is exactly what they have been looking for. This is exactly what they have been looking for. Because why expert to coach is different again from other, it is not a course where you just listen and you just know. The 3 days of expert to coach you are doing. So that thing you've been struggling with for 4 years, for 3 years, for 2 years, for 1 year, it will finish by the end of expert to coach because you are doing, and I would love you to also come and, take part in this experience. And I have also made it easy. You know why? I want as many people as possible to be part of this program. So that's why I created levels, and I'll tell you more about it later, so that nobody will have an excuse of not joining expert to coach. So I've made it easy for everybody to be able to join. So you need to, traditional approach will say that you should find your passion and hope for clients. Expert to coach will help you to channel mass desire into your specific expertise. Remember, it's not mass desire and general audience. It's mass desire, specific expertise. This is a testimonial, actually, that was just sent into the group yesterday from somebody that went through the last expert to coach. I think last expert to coach was just a few weeks back. He had implemented what was taught and he made his first sale of 2,000 USD. If you ask me and say, Coach Mayowa, do you guarantee that I will make 1,000 USD or 2,000 USD or 3,000 or 4,000 or 1 USD or 1 USD? I will tell you, no, I do not guarantee you. I do not guarantee you. But you know what I will guarantee you is that this same method is what several people has applied that have worked with them during expert to coach over and over and over again, and they come back with all of these testimonies. Why do you think you will apply the same method and it will not work for you? And you will also not get amazing results? Why? Traditional results is months of confusion and no income. Expert to coach is 3 days implementing with me to your first client blueprint. This is another testimonial. Like, I can give you testimonials for the next 2 hours. This is also a screenshot of, a message sent to me by one of the past expert to coach students who lives in Canada. She decided to test run her idea. Remember, I told you that you will sell first before you even create the product. A 90-minute webinar. And she decided to sell it for $47 each. As at the time she sent this message, she had done 6 people. 6 people had paid for a $47 product. She had never done anything. She had never done anything online before relating to digital products. What happens in just 3 days? Again, this is another testimonial from EC, but I will rush because, again, I know a lot of people here, are trying to go and retire for the night.
Hello, everyone.
On day 1, you get clarity. On day 2, you create your offer. On day 3, you live with your system. Now, it's an implementation class that happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 hours every day. On day 1, you spend 3 hours with me to understand your passion and excellence, understand your 5-level method and implement it on call, and then you lock your level 5 niche in. So if you are here and you think you are still not very clear or whatever, don't worry. We are executing and implementing on day 1 of Expert to Coach Challenge. On day 2, I will show you how to use ChatGPT and other AI tools to be able to create irresistible offer. Now, I have special tools, customized AI tools that I have created. So let me quickly tell you something about me that I didn't say when I was introducing myself. It is also that, I started my work life as a programmer. I read computer science in the university. I started off as a programmer, developing applications, building applications and all of that. I moved on to become a project manager, and I started working with a company deploying banking applications for banks in Nigeria. I deployed Access Bank's internet banking about 12 years ago. About 12 years ago, I deployed their internet banking. I led the deployment of their internet banking in Nigeria and 5 other sub-Saharan African countries. I led the deployment of the first chat banking application in Nigeria. So I have all of this experience, corporate experience, is what I now bring. I now started learning marketing and I bring everything together. So now that I'm teaching people in coaching, I now took all of this knowledge. I started developing customized AI applications. So for example, in Expert to Coach, I will give you GPT tools that are customized to doing this. See, you will not find it anywhere. You will get customized GPT tools that you will be able to use. Something that will take you days to do before, you will do it in very few minutes, and you will be able to do it excellently because of the tools that I will provide for you. And on day 3, you will get your client getting system. Expert to Coach, not this Monday. It starts on the 27th of July. Monday, 27th of July. So John or Bukola or Pelumi, if you are here, please drop the link into the chat. Drop the link into the chat. Yeah, Ekenena, that is when it starts. If you would rather like to buy the replay of past Expert to Coach, you can go ahead and do that if you are in a hurry to consume it. But I'll tell you, it is better for you to wait for the live session so that you can workshop with me during the program. So the link to buy Expert to Coach is in the comment. You can click it to go to the landing page. But I have a special offer for you for tonight, and I want to explain it here. Any digital product, Agnes, it does not have to be videos. It does not have to be a coaching program. It can be an ebook. As long as it is a digital product and you are sharing your knowledge, you will get the understanding of how to start selling and getting sales, consistent sales. Before Expert to Coach, right now you may be a confused expert. You know, you have valuable expertise, but you don't know how to handle it. You are not sure what to coach or who to help. You feel like an imposter, charging premium prices, and you don't like the feeling at all. You are overwhelmed by all the options and advices. You are watching others succeed, but you are stuck. You are still thinking and thinking and overthinking and overthinking. Expert to Coach will take you out of that. It will definitely take you out of it. You will become a confident premium coach. Your ideal clients will seek you out because of your unique positioning. You will be able to charge premium prices for your core offers with complete confidence. You will have a clear system that gets you clients consistently. And then you will become the coach that others come to for advice in your niche. Now, again, I want to quickly say something. You know that I run a digital marketing agency, you know, aside from being a coach. So if you are here and you're like, I'm glad that I have my niche clarity and all of that, but I'm a very busy professional. I would really like for somebody for people to handle this for me. I don't have the time to be able to do all of these things myself. That is okay. You can please send me a message or send any of my team members a message and say you want to go for the Done For You offer. The Done For You offer is the agency offer where we take over all of this thing. We do everything for you and we deliver your premium students for you. But I have to tell you that that is a very premium offer that starts from $2,000. The minimum offer you can get there, depending on what we're doing for you, starts from $2,000 upwards. But if you are here and you don't want to go into learning and all of that, you would rather, you know, it be handled for you, please go into send us a message and we will handle that for you. I hope you have the link if you are ready to join Expert to Coach. I will just scroll very fast, you know, to the offer that I have for you tonight. And this is the offer for Expert to Coach Challenge. This, if you are not in Nigeria, $29,999 is just $20 for you to get the essential transformation. It's just $20. You will get 3 live coaching sessions with me, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You will get 3 live coaching sessions with me. You will get daily workbooks and templates that we will be using to workshop during the program. You will get weekend replay access. If you pay for the essential, you will get only weekend replay access. You will get community support group and a 3-day transformation guarantee. If you pay for the accelerated at 82,500 Naira, which is $55, you will get everything in essential plus a special Tuesday and Thursday review session. You will get a review session Tuesday and Thursday where I will review your work personally. So in this review, you will get personal feedback from me on your niche and your offer that you have created. You will get 6 months of replay access so that because it's a lot that we'll be covering. Imagine 9 hours of class, 3 hours on Monday, 3 hours on Wednesday, 3 hours on Friday. 6 months of replay access. You will get 2 premium AI tools, customized premium AI tools that you will be able to use to create your offers on day 2. And you get priority support throughout the challenge if you pay for the accelerated transformation. Ekenena says, does this work for those who are product sellers and network marketing? I will give you the honest truth. I did not create this product for network marketers. This product was created for people that want to sell information products. But I've had a lot of people come into this program and say, oh, it helped me. Anybody, whether you are selling products, you're selling physical products or anything, you should be in this expert to code challenge because it gave them clarity. Because honestly, the truth is in marketing, the principles are the same. Application is just what may be different. So if you're asking me, will you get knowledge? Yes. Is the knowledge specifically targeted for network marketing? No. I hope that answers your question. So you have no excuse not to join Expert to Coach. So you can go for the essential at $20 or the accelerated at $55. Essential at 29,999 naira or accelerated at 82,500 naira. The link is in the comments. My team has been sending it. Please keep sending the link into the comments so that it is easily clickable. Keep sending it into the comments. Now, if you take action, I know the program is not starting until July 27th. That is about 2 weeks from this time. I have an offer for you if you join tonight because I don't want you to procrastinate. I don't want you to delay the breakthrough you've been asking for. You have it right now. I don't want you to delay it. For payments made within the next 72 hours, I am giving you 2 bonuses. I also have a bonus for payment made tonight. When you make your payment tonight, you get 4 bonuses from me. Let me explain them. The first bonus is the Niche Clarity AI tool. On day 1, I have created a customized AI tool so all of you that are here that you are still saying, okay, so how do I break it? Or you say, oh, I have like 3 different credible ideas. Don't worry. This AI tool will help you break down everything one by one. You will get access to this AI tool. It is worth $97 if you make your payment within 72 hours. That's between now and Monday. For those that need to think about it, or you need to go, you have 72 hours to make payments and get it. Bonus 2, you get the authority blueprint, my digital book on authority blueprint. It is worth 75,000 naira. You will also get it if you pay between now and Monday. That's 72 hours. Now, for those that pay tonight, if you make your payment tonight, you will get the next 2 bonuses extra. I will show you how to create graphics with AI without paying any money. So you won't need to pay graphic designers to do your flyers and all of that when you are ready to start selling. I will show you how to create good flyers with AI. You will get this bonus if you make your payments tonight. Please, if you make your payment tomorrow, you will only get the previous 2 bonuses. You will not get this bonus. This bonus is for fast action takers. It is a fast action bonus. You already know you will join Expert to Coach. Why do you want to postpone it? Pay tonight and get this bonus. And the 4th bonus will be a 30-day quick start implementation guide. So everything to do for the next 30 days after Expert to Coach. Yes, it applies to both essential and accelerated. So whether you pay for essential or you pay for accelerated, all of these bonuses apply. As long as you pay tonight, if you pay for essential and you pay tonight, you get all of the 4 bonuses. Petalsi, yes, use this link. There is a link on the other form that takes you to seller. There is a link on the other form that takes you to seller so that you can pay with seller. I understand that our payment processor may not work for you if you are from other countries. So just go through the landing page. On the other form, you will see a link that takes you to seller to go and make payments. So you get this quick start implementation guide if you pay tonight. Essential is 29,999 naira. That is just $20. And accelerated is 82,500 naira, which is just $55. You get a bonus worth over 350,000 naira if you pay tonight. So for people that want to pay for accelerated, you will see on the other form, you will see the option to pay for the upgraded version. You just need to select that option. When you select that option, it will add that amount to your money. Now, when you get to pay start, it will only show you 29,999 naira. But don't worry, it will process both. It's just that it processes it one after the other. That is how our payment processor works. Just ensure that you select it on the other page. You select that you want the upgraded version, and then it will add it to your order, and it will deduct the both amounts twice. The accelerated includes the order. You don't have to pay for both. The accelerated includes the essential. The accelerated includes the essential. So when you pay for accelerated, you don't pay for the... No, it does not run every week. It does not run every week. So you can still pay next week, Mirabel. You can still pay next week. It is just that if you pay after Monday, you will not get these bonuses, but you will still get it at this price. So you can still pay next week. But if you want these bonuses, you have to pay between now and Monday. The 350K is just the value of the bonus. Ekenena is just the value of the bonus, not the amount that you're paying. It is just the value of the bonus. Deeper auditoring, but the link keeps saying can't reach this page. I think it must be your network because the link is working. Bukola or John, please, can you look into that? Can you look into why some people are not able? So another person says the link is not working at your end. Okay. John, are you on this call? Please look into that. See why the link is not working. Please check the link. Please check the link. Yes, the recorded version of this program, we'll send it into the group tonight, even. Don't worry. You get the recorded version of this one so that you can, consume it over and over again. If you need, we prefer for you to do for you to go through the system so that it automatically, enroll you on our platform. We don't encourage because of the back and forth that would usually happen with people that pay via transfer. But if you can, yes, pay via the link, Bukola. If you cannot, thank you, the link works. So I think it might be a network problem. Bukola, please send the account number into the group, into the WhatsApp group. Or John, please forward the account number into the WhatsApp group so that people that cannot use the link can pay via the transfer. Because a few people are complaining. Ayomikposi also, if you are here, can you get the direct seller link? Can you get the direct seller link and drop it in the group? Please get the Ayomikposi, if you're here, drop the direct seller link into the group so that people can make payment. Don't worry, we'll send all of these details into the group. Belinda, Yes, I believe you can use your mobile money on seller. You should be able to use your M-Pesa on seller. So we'll drop the seller link into the group for you. We'll drop the seller link, direct seller link into the group for you. So it's easy for you to pay. So are there questions? Let me answer some questions before I call it a night. Before we all go, I will stop sharing right now. And if you have questions, so for the other amount on the page, you will see, when you read it, you will see a place you need to select that says pay for upgraded version. When you select that, you will be able to pay both of the amounts. It is just that it will process it one after the other. Just ensure that you select it. So Sebastian says, if I have gotten my niche and I'm currently creating content, and I'm not currently selling any product yet, but I'm just posting daily, which level is best for me to be in order to have my own unique position in level 5? Whether you are currently selling or not, your content should be created for your level 5 niche. As you create your content should be created for your level 5 niche, because you are nurturing them with your content. By the time your product is now out and you start selling your product, it is these same people that you will now, push your product to. Hope that answers your question. Sylvia says, this has been an amazing session. I just made payment for the accelerated transformation. Thank you, Sylvia. Looking forward to working with you and getting started on applying these strategies. I am happy and excited to work with you. I will see you in class, Sylvia. Any other question before we call it a night? Questions? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for riding with me up until this moment. I am happy to have been your guide in the last few minutes. Well, hours, not minutes. We've spent hours here. Yes, I am happy to have been your guide. And I hope that whether you join Expert to Coach or not, I hope that you will start executing. I hope that you will no longer doubt yourself. I hope that you will know that this is a viable option for you. I hope that you will know that some people are waiting for your knowledge. That knowledge that you're sitting on is what is some people's breakthrough is pending because they don't have that knowledge from you. So know that it is selfish for you to sit down on the knowledge, expertise, and gift that God has given to you, and you are not implementing it because of fear, because you don't have the courage to step out. I hope that what you have gone through in this class tonight has given you courage to step out and start something. Okay? And for everybody joining us in Expert to Coach Challenge, I will see you in class. I can't wait to see you. Bye, everyone. The seller link has just been dropped for those that want the seller link. It is also in the WhatsApp group, so you can get the seller link from the WhatsApp group.